Hi everyone, Caleb here with another Tech Tuesday video for you. We actually have a scientific learning trainer coming out to visit some of our campuses today. Scientific Learning, if you don't know, is the company that makes Fast Forward and Reading Assistant Plus. And so I thought today would be a good day to do a video on Reading Assistant Plus, which is the kind of lesser known of the two programs that Scientific Learning has. One thing I want to do specifically is just show you how to change the book library that your kids have available to them to read, so you can change the reading level associated with that. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and begin. And so today we'll be looking at actual student information. So again, I do have all the pertinent student information blurred out on the screen, so that's what you're seeing there. So as you log in, you're going to go to Manage, and every teacher has this ability. So you go to Manage, and for you, it'll be very easy. You'll have just the students associated with you. You can see here I've got a group of students here, and I'm going to choose one student specifically to work with. We're going to work with this student right here. I open it up. You can see here that they have 9 of the 50 books read inside of their Reading Assistant Plus library. So Reading Assistant Plus here, they've got 9 of the 50. But let's say we wanted to give them more books to read, or we wanted to give them less books to read, or we wanted to switch up kind of what they've got. You're going to hit the Edit button with the little pencil icon, and this will pull up the edit field for Reading Assistant Plus. Now, as you can see, we've got the schedule, and so at Austin Elementary, they have a schedule of 30 minutes. Content progression is student selected. Introduction language is English for this student. Glossary language is English. If you needed to for a specific student, you can change that language to Spanish for both of those. And then we've got the auto update library turned on, which is good. If you needed to manually change the amount of books or the reading level that your student has available to them, you can choose it with the ATOS grade equivalent, which starts at a 0.0 all the way to a 16. And so if you filter it, you can put it and start it maybe, about halfway through first grade all the way through third grade if you wanted to. You can play with it. Lexile measures you can do as well. The lowest is 60. The top end is 2030. Or if you like to use the guided reader level by Fountas and Pinnell, you can do that as well. Lexile measure is probably where yours is set at to begin with. So by broadening it, you give more selections. You see down at the bottom, I have now 108 instead of the 50 I had before, and it goes from 500 to 815. I can also narrow the selection down, and now there's 26 selections with a range of 500 to 570. Another thing you can do is filter by genre. If your kids are very interested in specific things, you just can't get them to read anything else, and they're not progressing in Reading Assistant Plus because they're not reading their stories, you can choose what genres you want available to them, and then as they work through those, you can add more to them. So when you're done, you're just going to hit save, and I'm not going to hit save because I don't want to mess with the student's information. So we're going to just avoid that for now, and I'm going to hit cancel and not mess with the students. But you would hit save, the students' information would be saved. And so that's it for our Tech Tuesday video today. Very simple way for you to get more involved in your students' Reading Assistant Plus, making sure that they have a proper library available to them, and that if you need to, you can make those adjustments to make sure they're getting the most out of the program. If you have any questions or topics for future Tech Tuesday videos, don't hesitate to reach out to myself or Katie Riley. We're always glad to hear from you guys. It always makes it much easier when we have a topic we know you want to listen to. That being said, I hope you have a great rest of whatever day it is when you watch this video, and thank you very much.